Bijna aan het eind van het Schietmacher komt het meest pure dansconcert naar Heerlen op 9 april, getiteld Garden in the Sky. En Garden in the Sky wordt gedanst door niemand minder dan Saburo Teshigawara, een grootheid uit de Japanse danskunst, en zijn muze Ryoko Sato. En zij worden live begeleid door het Fins-Nederlandse talent Jonathan Roozeman. Hij speelt live cello-suites van Johann Sebastian Bach, Gaspar Casado en Zoltan Kodaly. En alles in dit duet staat in dienst van deze prachtige muziek. Geluid, beweging, alles smelt samen en het wordt één in een tuin, in de lucht. Een tuin van vreugde, maar een tuin ook vol spiritualiteit. Saburo is 72, Jonathan 27. Generaties die ver uit elkaar liggen, maar die samensmelten op het podium. En we spraken hun allebei over hun inspiratiebronnen, over die cello-suites en natuurlijk over dit prachtige duet dat ze gemaakt hebben op de live muziek van Garden in the Sky. Saburo, you are not only a choreographer, but you're also a visual artist. Can you introduce us to your lot of work, of course, but can you introduce yourself for the audience?
Easy and then difficult because actually I'm a dancer and I'm making a piece as a choreographer or mise-en-scène. I mean, directing, it means include a stage set and lighting design, maybe costume and so on. But I want to make I'm an artist is to find a new art form. Yeah. And so I have a big question about what is art? Art is not a fixed image or fixed information or ideas or philosophy. So it is so free. So it is so interesting and then difficult. What is it? So you cannot say what the art is. I can't say. But I try to find out my art by activity.
And you are 72 and you're still dancing on stage. So what's your secret?
I have no secret. I'm just a normal guy. And I eat and drink and then walking and sleeping. And sometimes dancing. Yeah.
Jonathan, you are 27 and you are enormous talent on the cello. So please, could you introduce yourself? You are Finnish and you're a little bit Dutch. Can you introduce yourself?
That's correct. I was born in Finland. My mother is Finnish, my father is Dutch. So I have a connection to the Netherlands as well. My brother and my aunts and extended family, they live there, and it's always a big pleasure to do anything in the Netherlands and just to be connected to my father's country as well.
And how did you came across this marvelous instrument, the cello?
It's a funny story. I applied to the music school with the piano, like my older brother did, and he was accepted as a pianist. And my father is also a pianist, so it seemed like a natural way to continue as a child. But the music school didn't accept me as a pianist, and they said that they have some free spots left for cello, and that's eventually how I chose the cello, and I'm still on that path.
And was it love at the first sight?
As I remember it, yes.
And why?
For me, I mean, the sound of the cello is very close to the human sound, and somehow I think that attracted me as a child and still does, and it keeps inspiring me, and somehow it brings out the natural, the nature of myself also.
I see Saburo agrees, yes?
Yes, very much. So I really I agree with his idea or feeling. So instrument, cello, is so human-like, shape and size, and also sound as well. So I can imagine Jonathan can dance with Jonathan is dancing on stage as a dancer, as a cellist, and we try to make it, music with the dancing. So we are almost the same creature with the dance and music. Because Jonathan has a sense of dance, I think, when he played the cello and rhythms and nothing just constructing, feeling the wave of the stream of the music quality. Of course, a high technique, high understanding for the music, but he is a mover of the spirit with the body. It means include instrument. So this is such a great encounter with him. I was fascinated when I heard on a be with him in his house studio in Italy, and that it's kind of we could share the same feeling on a very high standard level of art, I feel.
Because how did you meet each other?
I remember where we met. We met in Italy, indeed, in Venice, and that's where we first had our rehearsal. And we got to know each other, and we decided which pieces would suit well for this project.
Yes. I was a performer. I have some performers there. So he came to see us and have rehearsal.
And can you tell something about the compositions you were going to play in Garden in the Sky?
The pieces that we eventually chose, they were different movements from different suites of Johann Sebastian Bach's solo works. We chose movements that Saburo felt inspired by, and I also mutually felt inspired by. And then to combine that with a little more modern or recent pieces by Gaspar Casado and Zoltan Kodály, we thought that makes a very nice combination and a program as a whole, because they're all very, very different kinds of pieces, but they're all also connected to dance, at least from my perspective.
In which way?
Well, all the Bach suites, for example, they are dance movements. They are different dances. And Casado's music is very much influenced by Spanish flamenco dancing, for example, and all these strong rhythms. And so is Kodály also for me. And it has a very, very strong, somehow, sense of rhythm, which I imagine is very important also for dancing.
And the cello suites by Bach, they are famous, they are masterpieces, they are also mysterious. How is it for a young cello talent like you to play this cello suites on stage?
Well, it's always a huge privilege. Of course, we grow up with Bach's pieces, and especially the suites, and it's every time just a big discovery that what I find new in those pieces, and it's just a marvelous feeling.
And Saburo, how is it to choreograph a duet on this masterpiece, on the cello suites?
Yeah, I danced before this Bach cello suite before, and also as he mentioned, there is a great variation for the movement of music, and for me, inspired a physical movement as well. So there's a beautiful quality change in that combination. So this is such a, sometimes I feel out of human sense, human emotion or something. It's beyond. So, but it's so pure. So by this kind of pureness, I want to reach my passion moves to reach to that such a kind of overwhelming, higher than my imagination. It is the sky, kind of voices. So Kodai, this music, it's so ground, earth, and a very low gravity, and with a certain floating energy, but on the gravity, it's a living, it's with a rhythm or something. So different quality from the Bach. And the Casado, it's more more human or something. This is such a great combination of this composition. This is a kind of not the kindergarten. It's about more public, but not public on a ground, on a city corner. But I think it's just kind of sort of ideal. Not the ideal is not easy to talk, but I think out of conscious, out of context of this human life or human society. So this is we are living in such a difficult moment in the world. Social, many things happen at the same time or all over the world. I think it's not escaping. This is a kind of a focus on the pure thing with art, music, and dance. Such a beautiful thing in the garden.
And you're dancing together with Ryoko. You are dancing together for many, many years. Is she a muse for you?
You can say so, but I didn't think too much about the muse or something. But she's a great human being and a beautiful mind and a beautiful body. And she is always troubling in your mind. And I try to share open her spirit with the body. That is a dance, such a pure approach to the final state of being. She is growing.
And Jonathan, when you are playing the music on stage, do you see the dancers? Do you feel the dancers? Do you react on each other?
Definitely. I mean, of course, I have to concentrate myself quite a lot on my own playing, but especially in rehearsals, I like to look a little bit more what Saburo and Ryoko, what they're doing, and I want to be also captured by that and inspired by that. But I feel like if I think too much of that and that I'm pushing myself to be inspired by that, then it will maybe have the counter effect also on that. I try to just be as pure myself, and by that I hope something good comes out of that, both ways.
Yeah.
Then Schietmacher celebrates the 30th edition of the festival. So it is a jubilee. You are 27, Jonathan, so you're nearly 30. Saburo, you're 72. But do you have an advice for people who are becoming 30 in these difficult times? Because the world isn't easy at the moment.
From 30 years old, normally you start to think seriously, deeper, many problems, many things, it means you can think yourself more deeper from 30 years old. Strangely, I could feel, I can say now, you can start from 30, clearly different. So such a great, powerful starting point.
For me, music is also something that you can't, there's no finish to it with what you have, what you have to give and what you have to learn. So what I try to do is just stay positive and just try to look for new answers every day and try to improve myself, and I never want to settle in where I was yesterday. I want to become better, but maybe not better, but just different and evolve as an artist and as a human being every day. And I think that's my goal.
Thanks a lot, both of you. We're looking forward to Garden in the Sky, the dance concert that's coming to Heerlen in Festival Schietmacher. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.